girls! Thanks for tuning back in. Today, I'm going to tell you about what happened one day in Mom's office. Some of you will already know that my mom is the headmistress of the Gallagher Academy. In fact, I am the daughter of 2 secret agents. I thought it would just be Mom and Macy in her office. Macy's parents having already been sent away in the limo if they'd bothered coming at all, which they hadn't. But when Buckingham threw open the door, I saw Mr. Solomon and Jessica Bowden sharing the leather couch. He looked so completely bored, I almost felt sorry for him, and Jessica was perched eagerly on the edge of the sofa. The guest of honor was seated across the desk from my mother, wearing an official uniform but looking like a supermodel. She didn't even turn around when we walked in. "As I was saying, Macy," my mom said, once Liz, Bex, and I had positioned ourselves in the window seat at the far side of the room, while Buckingham stood at attention in front of the bookshelves. "I hope you'll be happy here at the Gallagher Academy." Yeah, I know heiress isn't one of the languages I speak, but I'm pretty sure that translates into tell it to someone who cares because I've heard it all before, and you're only saying that because my father wrote you an enormous check. But that's just a guess. "Well, Macy," an utterly repulsive voice chimed. I'm not sure why I hate Jessica Bowden, but I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the fact that her posture is way too up and down, and I don't trust someone who doesn't know how to properly slouch. "When the trustees heard about your admittance, my mother—" Thank you, Jessica. How much do I love my mother? Very much. Mom opened a thick file that lay on her desk. "Macy, I see here that you spent a term at the Triad Academy." "Yeah," Macy said. "Now, there's a girl who knows how to slouch. And then a full year at Wellington House? 2 months at Ingalls. Ooh, just a week at the Wilder Institute?" "Do you have a point?" Macy asked, her tone just as sharp as the letter opener/dagger that Joe Solomon had been absent-mindedly fingering while I spoke. "You've seen a lot of different schools, Macy." "I wouldn't say there was anything different about them," she shot back. But no sooner had the words left her mouth than the letter-opening dagger went slicing through the air, no more than a foot away from her glossy hair, flying from Mr. Solomon's hand directly towards Buckingham's head. It all happened so fast, like blink or you'll miss it fast. 1 second, Macy was talking about how all prep schools are the same, and the next, Patricia Buckingham was grabbing a copy of War and Peace from the bookshelf behind her and holding it inches from her face, just as the dagger pierced its leather cover. For a long time, the only sound was the subtle vibration of the letter opener as it stuck out of the book, humming like a tuning fork looking for middle C. Then my mother leaned onto her desk and said, "I think you'll find there are some things we teach that your other schools haven't offered." "What?" Macy stammered. What? What are you, crazy?" That's when my mother went through the school history again, the unabridged version, starting with Jilly and then hitting highlights like how it was Gallagher girls giving each other manicures who had figured out the whole no 2 fingerprints alike thing, and a few of our more highly profitable creations. Duct tape didn't invent itself, you know. When Mom finished, Beck said, "Welcome to Spy School," in her real accent, instead of the geographically neutral drawl, which is all Macy had heard until then, and I could tell she was about to go into serious information overload, which, of course, wasn't helped by Jessica. "Macy, I know this is going to come as a big adjustment to you, but that's why my mother, she's a Gallagher trustee, has encouraged me to help you through this." "Thank you, Jessica," Mom said, cutting her off yet again. "Perhaps I can make things a little more clear." Mom reached into her pocket and pulled out what looked like an ordinary silver compact, with makeup on one side and a mirror on the other. She flipped up the lid and touched her forefinger to the mirror inside. I saw the small light scan her fingerprint, and when she snapped the compact closed, the world around Macy McHenry shifted as the whole code red process went into reverse. The bookshelves had been facing wrong way out for a week, but now they were spinning around to show their true side. Disney World disappeared in the photo on Mom's desk, And Liz broke out her Portuguese long enough to say, "Será que ela vai vomitar?" But I had to shake my head in response because I honestly didn't know whether or not Macy was going to throw up. When everything stopped spinning, literally, Macy was surrounded by more than 100 years of covert secrets. But she wasn't stopping to take it all in. Instead, she screamed, "You people are psycho!" and bolted for the door. Unfortunately, Joe Solomon was one step ahead of her. "Get out of my way!" she snapped. "Sorry," he said coolly. "I don't believe the headmistress is finished quite yet." "Macy," my mom's voice was calm and full of reason. "I know this must come as quite a shock to you, but we're really just a school for exceptional young women. Our classes are hard. Our curriculum, unique. But you may use what you learn here anywhere in the world, in any way you see fit." Mom's eyes narrowed. Her voice hardened as she said, "If you stay." That's all for today. Thanks for listening. To find out what happened next, read the full story in our book, "I'd Tell You I Love You, But Then I'd Have to Kill You." Hey, tell us why you would make a great Gallagher girl in this summer's ultimate competition. Are you a chameleon like me? Ace every exam like Liz? Or make attitude an art form like Macy? Whatever your special talent, tell us about it using a homemade video, photo, hand-drawn picture, or even a written note. We'll pick the best ones to feature on the Gallagher Academy website. Every entrant will receive some exclusive Gallagher Girl goodies, and the overall winner will become the owner of a shiny new iPod Touch. To find out more about the competition, log on to gallagheracademy.co.uk. That's GALLAGHER academy.co.uk. See you there, and good luck!